Hi guys, it's Kailey here. Thank you again for joining me here for our affiliate marketing webinar. And today we're going to speak about Clickbank itself and the setup for Clickbank and how to make the best use out of Clickbank. Now, Clickbank is the host or the online platform that we use for our products. So we upload the products onto Clickbank and then people can choose to become affiliates of those products. And Clickbank then sorts out the commissions after sales are made. So it's all out of our hands, out of your hands. It's done for us. And Clickbank make a healthy profit out of it as well. Okay, so it's a very, very comprehensive system. It has been around for, I believe, 13 years, and they have sold 300 million products the last time I heard. So fairly successful operation. As I said, it's very comprehensive, but it doesn't have to be confusing. And there is a lot to it, and you could get lost in it for days, clicking on all the buttons and seeing what all the functions do. But I'm going to simplify it for you. I'm going to show you what you really need to know. Okay, so let's start from the beginning, and I am going to move quite quickly through it. And we're going to start with the sign up. So we come to clickbank.com, and I'm going to click sign up here on the top right hand corner. So pretty basic. And it is just going to come up with an online form with all the basic information that we would normally put in if we're signing up for anything. And I'm just going to create a fake account. 123 Aussie Avenue. All right, here we go. Dum-de-dum, just working through here. So you would obviously put in your real address. And I'll put in fake number. I'll put my email in. Okay, and then don't worry about the email format. Account information. So we need to come up with a nickname, and this will be the nickname that your affiliate name, essentially. So I'm going to try that and move down to the password, and it will tell us if that nickname is available. So I've got a green tick there. If not, it'll tell you we can't have multiple users with the same name, basically. So it'll tell you if it's available. If not, you'll keep trying. And the password is probably one of the most complex passwords that you ever need to create in your life. You need to include at least 2 uppercase letters, at least 2 lowercase letters, 2 numbers, and 2 special characters. So I'm just going to come up with something here that fits those requirements, hopefully. And I do suggest you copy and paste and save that password somewhere safe. And payee name, and it is important that you do put your real name for this one. So either your checks will be sent to this name, so obviously it needs to match up with your bank records or your passport, or your business name, or it will be sent, all your monies will be sent into your bank account, direct transfer to your bank account. So it needs to match up to the name that's on file for your bank, with your bank. So I'm just going to put my full name there. Client contract, la-di-da. You can read through it if you like. It's quite long. You need to scroll to the bottom of this terms and conditions before they allow you to click the I have read the terms and conditions. And just do capture form here. Easy peasy. And we're just going to submit. Okay, I've got to put a valid state above. Missed something. Pretty sure Queensland is a valid state, but let's try that again. Thinking. Bear with me here, guys. Some of you new guys, this is going to be important, and some of you who already have your accounts, it's not really relevant. Now, it does come up with the ClickBank client survey, and this actually is not, you're not required to fill this one out. This is really just for ClickBank's benefit. It's just for them to know who's using their site. So we're just going to go straight to the dashboard. Normally when you log into your ClickBank account, your dashboard is what comes up. So I'm just waiting for that to load. Here we go. Welcome to ClickBank. Congratulations on registering your ClickBank account. Blah, blah, blah. Gives you a few things you can look at. Honestly, not really necessary. What we're going to do is we're going to go straight to the marketplace and we're going to select the products that we want to be promoting and affiliated with. So we've got the marketplace up here, which again is at the top right. So I'm going to click on the marketplace. On the marketplace screen, there are lots of options you can choose from, but we're going to go straight to find products because we know that we want to be promoting the 7-day raw detox. I'm going to put that in there. And it's going to be the first one that comes up. Here we go. So 7-day raw detox, and we're going to click promote. Easy as that. Now, this is what's really, 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 really important. And if you guys already have hot links, if you're already affiliated with certain products, but you're not sure if you're using the right hot links, you can go through this again. You can actually, find the products, click promote, create hot links as many times as you want. You can create unlimited hot links. ClickBank will not store these hot links for you. Okay, so you need to copy and paste them somewhere safe. But the hot links are really important because the hot links are the links that you send your prospects to, your potential clients to, in order to purchase the programs for you to make the commission. So it's really important that we get this part right because we want you getting your commissions. You deserve your commissions. You guys work hard in promoting these programs and you really need to get this part right. So account nickname is the Kailey, as we put through earlier. And tracking ID, I'm just going to use this to give you an example of this function today, and it is completely optional. You can leave that blank and go straight to create, but today I'm going to put in Facebook and I'm going to explain why very shortly. Then I'm going to click create. Okay, so it comes up with a new little screen here. As I said, ClickBank does not save your hot links for you. So I'm just sorry, you'll see my terribly messy desktop, but I have created this little Word document here, which I'm happy to share with you guys as well. Okay, so just a little Word document where you can put your username and password in, so it's somewhere safe. You can save this to your computer somewhere, and then you can put in your actual hot links and tracking IDs for the programs as well. And I will suggest that you do this. So tracking ID, I used Facebook, and hot link is this one here at the top. Okay, so this one in the bold black, and it actually says directly above it, ClickBank pays you 50% when you sell Quantum BI's product, and that is our vendor name for the 7-day raw detox. I've got the 8-week body blitz on my mind. We've just launched an 8-week body blitz. But for the 7-day raw detox product. So to refer a customer, send them to this domain name. So it even says it quite clearly here. So I'm going to copy this link. This is our hot link that we need to use, and I'm going to paste it somewhere safe. Okay, so it doesn't look very pretty, but that's the one. I'm going to save that. Beautiful. Now this one down here is optional for you to use. It's actually the code that you would use if you were to be promoting these products on a web page, if you were going to sort of embed it onto a web page. So just, I'm just going to copy that just for an example and just put that in as website code in case some of you guys are looking at doing that now or in the future. And as I said, you can go in as many times as you want and create new hot links. So don't feel like, you've got your one chance to do this. You can create as many hot links as you like, and I'll sort of show you how the tracking ID comes into it with that as well. Okay, so I'm just going to show you as well what has been going wrong with some people's usage of the hop links. So I've just copied again this link at the top. As we know, this is the hop link we need to use. And I'm just going to pull this screen up here and open a new window. I'm going to paste that hop link into the URL bar and click enter. And I'll show you what your clients will see. And they're going to see the squeeze page. So 7-day raw detox, you scroll down, beautiful, and they can buy now. Okay, beautiful, excellent, works well. This is exactly what we want to happen. Where we're going wrong though is after we paste this into the URL bar and this screen comes up, the URL actually changes form and it looks much prettier. I'm not going to lie, it looks much, much better. But what people are doing is copying and pasting and actually using this new link that it reverts to. But you're not going to get paid commissions if you do that. You need to stick to that original link. Do not go and copy and paste this link that it turns into, because it's not going to work for you. I can't stress that enough. What I am going to do though is give you another option of making that link look a little bit prettier. So I'm going to open up another window again and I'm going to bit.ly.com and we'll open that one up. And I'm just going to go back to my sheet so I know that I am using the original version, and I'm going to copy that one. And at bit.ly, you can actually shorten your hop links or shorten any website address actually. So I'm just going to go to this little bit at the top and I'm going to paste in my hop link and click shorten. It's a very simple process. And if you don't want to use the tracking ID in Clickbank, using bit.ly is another way that you can actually track how well your hop links are doing. Where is it? Okay, it's down here, but I just want to show you how it comes up on the screen. You might have seen it while I was talking. I was looking out the window. But I'm just going to make it come up again. So here we go. It comes up in that same box and you just copy that one. And I'll just show you, just going to paste it in here so you can see that it comes up with the same squeeze page as you saw when you used your original. Okay, so it comes up exactly the same and it works as well. Okay, beautiful. So I'm just going to paste that on our sheet here. So this is the shortened hop link. It's the same hop link as that long original one here, but it's just shortened. Okay, so those are the two links that we could use, and I'd probably steer more towards the shortened one just because it's a little bit prettier. Okay, so that is that. Okay, I'm just going to move this so I can see it. All right. So from here, we have got our hop link. Excellent. We're going to start posting that. We're going to start using that. Fantastic. Let's get to know a little bit more about Clickbank and how we can track the success of our hop links and how we can make sure that we get paid. That's what we're all here for. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard. And I'm going to show you this to start with. So back to this main page. This is the page that you come to when you first log in. Every time you log into the to your Clickbank account. And if you scroll down, you can actually see your day and your week at a glance or snapshot. Now, I can give you a better example. I'm just going to go to another account that we have which actually has sales on it so that you can actually see what it looks like. I'm just going to the dashboard. This is another account, one of our other accounts. And here we go. So the weekly snapshot, you can see sort of how much money has come through in each of the most recent weeks. And then the daily snapshot is giving you a bit of an idea as to the sales that were made each day. Okay, so it's got the amounts as well as a little graph so you can see it at a glance. Now, what it does tell you if you have made a sale, you can see that and through the numbers, but what it doesn't tell you is who bought it, okay? And for some of you that might not be important, but for others of you who are, encouraging clients to do certain programs, you want to know who's doing it so you can follow them up and make sure they're, enjoying it and getting good results and things like this. And also to collect testimonials as well. You can use our testimonials, but the testimonials of your clients and of yourself are going to be far more powerful for your market, your target market. So what we can do to actually see who has bought from us is go to reporting. Okay. Now in reporting, we've got paychecks, and I'm not going to go too much into that today. But what we are going to go into is transactions, which is just the next one across here. Okay. So if we scroll down, we're going to see all of the most recent transactions. Okay. And these last columns here are who purchased from you, the people who purchased from you. So it's got their screen names and their first and last names there as well, and the amounts that came through to your account as well. So that's what's really important to know here. Okay, so that's that. Now with these transactions, you do have the option to email these customers. You can also open the ticket for transaction. So if you want more information or if there has been an issue, you can open a ticket and request support, as well as printing a receipt or downloading a PDF of the receipt as well. So there's a couple of options there. For most of you, that's not going to be an issue. The clients do receive a receipt from Clickbank themselves. So it's just if you're wanting one for your own records, although this in itself is a good enough record really for tax purposes and things like that. Okay, now I'd say those are the main things, the main areas that you'd be wanting to follow up on or to use within this system. And one other, which is really, really important that you'll really only need to do once, is setting up your bank account and telling Clickbank how you want to be paid. So we're definitely going to have a look at that now. So let's again go to our dashboard, going back to our main page. Sorry, we're going to settings, excuse me. Going back to settings, and it's the first page that comes up. It's your account, okay? I'm just gonna go back to my fake account here for this one. Settings. Just so I'm not showing too many of Jason's private information from that other account that we have. Okay, so this is the account that I've made in front of you, in front of your eyes. And we've got our account information here with your address. If you do need to change your address, it's just this little tiny button on the top right hand corner here of each of the boxes. It does say edit. A lot of people go into this page, I sort of direct them to this page and they say, yeah, I can see my details, but I can't click on them, I can't change them. But it's the edit button at the top here. Okay, so you can change any of these at all, and you can click save changes or cancel. You've also got your contact information, same thing, edit buttons here at the top right. And then the big important one is your payment information. Now, the default settings here for payment information are payment threshold at $100. And the payment threshold is the amount, the minimum amount that Clickbank require you to have in your account before they will release the amount of money. Okay, so it's at $100. That's the default, and the payment method is check. And I'm going to tell you now why I advise you strongly to change these options. So we're going to go to edit. And here we go. Now, when I first joined Clickbank around 18 months ago, $100 was the absolute minimum, and I see that they do less now. But what I'm actually going to suggest, if you want to get your money sooner, by all means, choose a lower amount. But just be aware that when they do release your amount, they do take another fee of $2.50. So obviously, the higher amount, wow, it goes up to $1 million. The higher amount that you select as your minimum, sort of the less often you're going to be charged the $2.50. And it's not a huge amount, but I just want you guys to have no nasty surprises. Okay, so set that to whatever you want. Most people have it around 100 or 250. And you definitely 100% want to change the payment method from check to direct deposit. Okay, when I first started with Clickbank, mine was set to check. I didn't bother changing it. When the time came that I hit my minimum, Clickbank, which is essentially a bank, an online bank in the US, sent me my check in the mail, which took, however many days to get to me. I then had to sign the back of that check, take in some ID to the bank, give my check to the bank, so to my Australian bank, and the bank then had to send the check back to America to be verified by mail. Okay, then that bank sent the check back to Australia, and my bank could then process it for me. And the process took over 3 weeks, probably 4 weeks actually, taking into consideration the initial time the check took to get to my house. Okay, so you don't want to be waiting around for 4 weeks to get your money. Direct deposit is the way. You've then got an option between weekly or fortnightly payment. Whichever suits you best, and then you want to put in your bank details. Okay, so really simple. Bank name, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, and then your BSB and account number, and if it's a checking or savings account, and then terms and conditions I have read, save changes, and that is set, and you are good to go. If you learn nothing else from this webinar, okay, it'll be use the right hop link, number one, but also put your bank details in and opt for direct deposit. That's honestly, it makes a big difference. You're making money, you want to get your money. So just a really big tip there. So definitely suggest that you do that one. Okay. Just regarding the tracking ID from earlier, I'm just going to show you how you can actually track the success of your various marketing campaigns. Okay, so I'm just going to go back to the dashboard. Bear with me. Okay, yeah, back to settings and on account. So we've changed account details, and that's fine. Payment information, we're going to update that to bank transfer. And what we've got here, the next box down is integrated sales reporting. And this is referring to your tracking IDs. Now, what it does is, or what you can do is when you create your hop links, you can create different tracking IDs for different marketing campaigns. So when we went through the example, I created a hop link with the tracking ID of Facebook. So I'm going to use that hop link for all my Facebook campaigns for the 7-day raw detox. You can then go back into your account, back to the marketplace, find the 7-day raw detox, and you can create another hop link with a tracking ID of email, for example, and you're going to use that hop link for your email marketing campaigns. And what this box down here is going to do is it will give you an idea of the success of those campaigns compared to each other. Okay, so there is another function in Clickbank as well where you can see how many clicks your hop link has had and how many sales have been purchased from it. And that's basically what this integrated sales reporting can do for you. To give you an example, it's hard because I haven't actually done that and you can't see what it looks like, but I will show you another way that you can do that as well. I might show you bit.ly. So at bit.ly, you shorten your hop link. So this is another way of doing it, and I don't want to confuse you now, so I'm not sure if I've made a mistake going into this. I'm just going to put my hop link in there. It's already shortened, but it doesn't matter. It's going to bring up my information. Once you've basically pasted anything into bit.ly, you can scroll down and you can see all the previous hop links that you have generated. Now, doing it this way isn't going to show you the sales that you have made, but it will show you the success of the click-through rates. Okay, so the success of, say, the posts that go along with your hop links, and the success of the emails, the body of the email and the call to action on your email that goes through to your hop links. So these are all the hop links I've created on bit.ly. And as an example, my 8-week body blitz hop link that I use has had 714 people click on it. And my 7-day raw detox hop link, my quantum BI hop link, has had 2,340. So it doesn't tell me the conversions of people who have clicked through and to who have purchased, but it does tell me how many people have clicked through, which is really important when you are deciding what posts are working and what campaigns are working. So that's another way of starting to track and monitor. And as I said, this is not necessary. This is really an optional tool, something where you can really see if what you're doing is working. And I would say that is important to do, but don't get overwhelmed with it all at this stage if you're like, what? So I'm going to leave that there. In the future, in the not too far ahead future, I am going to do a part 2 on Clickbank, and we'll go more into the advanced options. But we're going to leave it at there for now. I'm just going to stop the recording and I'll continue talking. Actually, I don't think I can. I'll just cut this off. What I do want to say, that's it with the Clickbank. What I do want to say is thank you guys so much for our last sort of 3 or 4 weeks of effort in making the 8-week body blitz launch a huge success. We've got over 30 8-week body blitzes, and the VIP group is going nuts. And the trainers that are involved as well, who have clients involved, are really supportive within that group there as well, and really helping to give that a buzz. And I just want to say a huge thank you. You guys know who you are, and it's really great to have you guys on board with that. And I hope we can have the same success with a 7-day raw detox group that we're going to tell you about very, very soon. I think Jason's actually going to announce that to you guys. That's going to be our next campaign. Okay. One more thing that I do want to show you is just in our group, in our affiliate group on Facebook, is where Shay uploads daily the sales that have been made. So if you don't feel like logging into your account and you don't mind knowing the next day about sales that have been made, you can easily go in here. So this is our group. This is our Facebook group. And we go into files. Now, when she posts, you will get a notification. And if you see the notification at the time, she hasn't posted yet, you can click on it and you go immediately to it. Otherwise, you can just go into files. And it's the very top one because she uploads it daily. She updates it daily, rather. So Clickbank sales report. I just want to show you because a lot of you don't know where it is. And you can either download or preview it. I'm going to preview it. Taking time, and here it is. So at the bottom, we've got 7-day raw detox, 8-week body blitz, and Pilates. So we'll go to 8-week body blitz, for example, and you can see all of the most recent sales here. You'll find your affiliate ID in this here, this column here, and then obviously the first and last name, the display name, and the email of the people who purchased. Okay, so you've got this here that's in the Facebook affiliate group, and you can follow up and see what sales have been made. Otherwise, I have shown you where you can find that information in your Clickbank account as well. All right, I think that wraps it up for today. If you do have any questions for me, feel free, keep posting within our affiliate group. I will write down notes, write down the notes of this webinar in that group as well as posting the recording. It might take a couple of days for this recording to come through though. All right, I'll speak to you guys again next week. Have a beautiful week. Bye.